I'm reading some of the comments and some of the mail that I'm getting, email, not old school mail, and some people asking me, Sean, who should be doing this type of strategy? Who should be looking out there? I mean, there's all these uncertainties going on. I get all that. It's kind of hard to comprehend. If you stop watching the news, it's not as bad as you think it is. I go to the gas station and the grocery store. I'm looking at this going, holy, what the heck? I mean, when milk is cheaper than gas, that's insane. Absolutely nuts out there. I understand that. And it's really easy for somebody to say, oh, just make more money. Well, bottom line is you need to get the skill sets. And I know I've said that over and over again, but I ask people this all the time. What is it that you're gonna do differently in this economic downturn than you did in, I don't know, the crash back in '08 or the pandemic or the dot-com bubble or what have you? And it's the time right now, more so than ever before, is to go out there and just get a skill set. I love the fact that you're watching these videos, and that's fine, that's a start. And I hope you're watching other people's stuff, and I hope I'm giving you the value that you're seeking here. More so than anything, and this is the strangest thing I found over the last 30 years teaching students just like you. You know who the most successful students of mine are? Not the ones that figure out all the down to dirt and the property and location and, oh, I gotta do this. It's the ones that wrap their head around the fact that this is just a symptom of discipline. I'm 59 years old. I've been doing this for 30 years. I get up at 4:30 every morning because I have certain priorities for my life. I've got a 24-year-old son. Some of you have seen him in the conference. Some of you have seen his editing behind the screen over there. I got a 7, almost 8-year-old daughter right now. That's what motivates me. I get up at 4:30. Why? So I can stretch and work out at 5 and be ready to start making breakfast for my daughter in the morning to get her off to school. I also am really concerned about my health, not because I have any health issues, because I don't want to have any health issues. What does that have to do with investing? That's what it takes. That's what it takes, my friend. There's no magic YouTube Vulcan squeeze that you're gonna get with any of this stuff out there. You have to find somebody that you trust, respect, and can understand what they're saying and do what they're saying to do. I had a really cool experience, and this is the reason I'm taking my time out of this vacation here to shoot this video. Just before I drove up here, I talked to a gentleman I haven't talked to in 15 years, and I heard he'd been doing really good with what I've taught him 15 years ago, which is tax liens and tax deeds. He said, Sean, when I saw your text come across and say, hey, call me when I got a second, I thought, I can't even believe this. He said, I don't know if you know this, but I've told people for the last 15 years, I'm where I'm at because of the things that you taught me. I don't know if you remember Florida, and I did. And I'm not saying that to pat myself on the back. I'm saying, because I told him, I said, dude, the reason I spent time with you is because you actually did what I told you to do. And you immediately got results. He says, dude, right away. And so that's why I love doing this. Because every once in a while, one of you listens and follows the steps. And when you start having success, when you start knowing that these 3 items that I told you to go out and do got you success, how much more enthusiastically are you going to drive to that next task, whatever it is? Download that next list, go to the next auction, call that contract. I mean, I'm at the point in my career that not only do I eat my own cooking without throwing up, I do this stuff on a regular basis, but I don't do a lot of it. I can do anywhere between, I know this is gonna freak you out, but I do anywhere from 8 to 16 deals a year and make a nice 7-figure doing that because I've got other priorities. Everything I do with this investment strategy that I'm teaching you and sharing with you is so I can have those experiences. And I hope you see that. Not so you can look and say, wow, Sean's having experience, so you can have experiences. That's what this is all about. So back to my most successful clients. It's mindset. It's not learning how to download the most lists and figuring out the properties. Although that's important, it's the realization to be successful at anything, you have to find somebody that knows what they're doing and duplicate what they're saying and how they're saying. Everything I've done, from surfing to photography to shooting videos, I've hired the best people I have found on the planet so I can hack it. I don't want to learn how to do this. I mean, anything I do right now, I'm 59 years old. I find the best people because I want results right away, and right away is what works for me. I hope this is helpful. I know I'm passionate about this, but I've had these calls lately and there's this hesitation. Don't hesitate. Jump in. The pool's warm.